So it's November 19th, and I'm 1 year on T. I've actually been 1 year on testosterone for about a week, but I didn't really feel like making a video. I'm doing No Shave November, which this is the best month ever to do No Shave November because you can see what a year on T facial hair looks like. I mean, there are lots of guys who make 1 year on T videos, but my 1 year on T facial hair. This is kind of what it looks like. So I have a mustache. You can't see it. You can really only see it in those mirrors where you like magnify it a lot. But it's there. It's just blonde because like this area grows facial hair that's blonde. This area grows facial hair that's brown, and no one knows the answer to why that is. So anyway, this month this past month, basically, one of the major issues in my life has been finding jeans and clothes in general that fit. I don't know if a lot of trans guys have this problem, but when I was kind of raised where you wear pants that are the smallest size that you can button. Like that's generally how um, women wear their jeans. And so I got men's jeans, and I was like, okay, get a size that is kind of small but fits. And I have a larger butt, so that kind of accentuates my butt already. And my shirts, my shirts like barely were hitting my belt, so it was like I was like borderline wearing midriff shirts. And I know I'm kind of painting this picture to be way worse than it is, uh, but I just didn't really understand um, how clothes were supposed to fit. And then also I kind of grew on T, and it took a long time for me to notice. It's not like I woke up one morning and was like, I am bigger. It was like, my shoulders are slightly broader, and I gained weight, fatter. Um, Not really. I mean, I gained a little bit of weight, but, um, I think partially that was weight distribution, although not a whole lot of that happened. And then obviously, I don't have breasts anymore. So all of these things impact your clothing size. And so I've gone from an extra small to a small, which has freaked me out a lot. Not like, oh my god, I'm getting bigger, but oh my god, I just bought a new male wardrobe and now I have to replace it. Which is awful. So I've been selling my clothes at like the used clothing store here and things like that, but you don't get a good price generally at places like that. So, it's disappointing, but I don't really know how to shop for clothes. I really wish that I were bad enough to get nominated for What Not to Wear because I think that that would be perfect for me because I need someone to teach me how to dress properly. Even though I run or co-run an advice blog that talks a lot about fashion, and even though I'm up on these things, I have no idea how to dress myself. So I can dress other people. But I need someone to be like, no, you need to be wearing bootcut jeans, or you need to be wearing this size jeans, or your butt looks bad in those jeans. Like, I need Stacy and Clinton. That's what I need in my life. But I can't get nominated because if they showed a before segment, they would just be like, oh, that boy has slightly ill-fitting clothing and wears too much plaid. Like, that, I have to wear a fanny pack or something to get nominated for those shows. No offense to people out there who wear fanny packs, but, I've been talking about jeans way too long in this video. The the other thing that's been going on, and I've talked about this before because this is like all I talk about, maybe, is hanging out with cisgender men and sort of being like, this is awkward. I don't know what to do. No one handed me the social script when I transitioned. So, but it's happened more and more, especially now that I'm passing like 100%, and people are accepting me as male and everything. People who knew um, that I'm trans, who know that I'm trans, still are sort of like acclimating to me being male. So there are like a couple of guys in my classes who I sit next to, and they'll talk to me after class or like ask me to hang out, and then I'll go home to Kelly and be like, I have a bro, which yeah, that is how I respond. I flap my arms when excited. I don't know why, but yeah, so. I'm a little creepy. I don't know. It's not like I don't have any friends, but I also don't have like friends to spare, so it's exciting. But being accepted by men has been like both incredibly anxiety producing. There's not really a word for that, like nervousing. It's been nervousing, and it's been exciting. So I'm like have mixed feelings about it. I'm very excited to be moving soonish. I sent off 4 out of 6 of my applications now for graduate school. So like it's just a terrifying time in my life. And I wrote a blog post that was way more coherent about everything that's going on and wasn't so focused on jean sizes and what not to wear. But 2 more things. One, I am pretty much 6 months post-op, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. I can't do math. And I will show you what that looks like. This is what for me. I had surgery with Dr. Garamoni, which I know most of you know, but in case you are just now tuning in, and yeah, I have scars. So also this weird hip thing is developing. It's new. I don't know. The last thing, and I am not doing this topic justice, and so I should probably make another video, but in like some hours or something, it's going to be Transgender Day of Remembrance, and this is my first Transgender Day of Remembrance that I was aware of, because I live in the middle of nowhere and was not super on the internet last year, apparently. But it's really sad, and I have not figured out how I'm going to commemorate the day, but I will think of something and probably make another video, but it's something to be aware of. So, Art of Transliness is going to be posting some things, and so I have to think of some of those things, so it'll happen. Adrian and I will talk. But, so, I'm 12 months on T, and I would make a montage, but first off, I don't feel like it. It's too much work. Second, my computer died like 4 months ago, and I lost all my pictures and video and stuff. So go to my old videos, see what I was like pre-T, and then go to this one. There's a difference.